Okay guys, it's another day. Welcome again. So today I'm going to show you how I am going to code an input field. Whenever I put the words on that field, and when I click the button find, it will show me where the name is. For instance, here I have my input field here. When I put a word, for instance, let me put a word name, and when I hit find, it will give me the location where that name in my paragraph down here. So when I hit find, and you see it give an attribute to the word in the input field, and here it give an attribute of a background color to be yellow. So that's how the things work. For instance, when I'll be writing this word, for instance, a word next, let me copy and paste here. Let me give a find, and boom. So I'm going to show you step by step. I'll be coding using an Android phone. This is an Android phone. Okay, so this is my code here. Yeah, the app is called SPCK. SPCK, as you can see, this is my SPCK editor. As you can see, this is the SPK editor that I'm going to use. Okay, so I'm going to start afresh. I'm going to work with you step by step on how to create this junk here. Okay, so let me add a new project. So I'll go here. Okay, I'll add new project. Let's say HTML here. Okay, let me say match. The name of my project, let's say match. Let's say match 3, maybe .html, right? Okay, I'm creating it, and there it is. It gives me the index.html, .js, .css, but I'm just using the HTML. Okay, so for the HTML, here is what I have. So I'll remove some of unnecessary things. I'll remove some of the unnecessary things down here. As you can see here, let me expand this script. Let me delete this paragraph here. Yeah, I think now we are good to go. Okay, and body, I'll put an input div, input of an id of int. Yes, from there I'll put a button of an id btn. Okay, so from there, yes, let me complete the button tag down there, and on this button here I'll have a word called what? The name of my button will write find. Okay, when I open down here, I find something like this one, right? So I need to add an extra button, and this button would be called, yeah, let me add another button here of an id btn2. Down here, let me finish the button tag, the button there. Yeah, and the name of this button with the leader is refresh. Okay, here it is. Okay, so let me go. So I have to add my my paragraph down here, down the button. I have to add a paragraph, so I can't spend a lot of time writing such a paragraph. So let me just copy it somewhere else. Let me copy this one. Let me try to copy this. Select all, copying down here. Let me paste it. Yeah, so when I open here, yeah, the paragraph is that one. So whenever I write a name, for instance, name. I hit find, nothing happens because on script JavaScript nothing has been done. Okay boys, let's continue. So let's say variable, let's say first btn dot on click. So wherever I'll be clicking the btn button, it will provide me a function. Sorry, let's correct here. It will provide a function. So on the function I have a variable of empty, yeah, variable empty. So let's call equals to empty dot value. Okay, yeah, let's say value text, let's say text count equals to the paragraph id of my paragraph is Perl. So Perl dot inner html. As you can see, those are simple variables that I've put. Okay, I think we are good. Let's create a regular expression down here. So let's say val leg. You can put whatever the name you want. I'll just using the leg so I can know this is a regular expression. So let's say variable leg equals to new reg xp, the brackets here. Okay, I want to pass what? The input value, and the input value is this one. So let's copy it and let's paste down here. Yeah, so I want to give that is a global. They get me? So let's put it as a global. Yeah, I think we are good down there. Okay, so let's say value new text. Yeah, value new text equals to let's say the paragraph inner content. Let's give its variable. So now we are going to say that variable new text, which is the inner context of our paragraph. Let's insert a method called replace. So we say replace, no, we will say new text goes to, okay, let's continue. So I'll give a replace of the inner context of our what? Of our paragraph. And our paragraph is have a constant of have a variable of text count. So let me copy it. Let's let here. So variable new text goes to text count dot replace method. I'm going to replace this regular expression called leg, a variable leg. Copy it, paste it down here. So I'm going to replace that word with. So here I'm going to add a span, So let me add a span down here. Let's give a span. Yeah, so let's give us a span. Here's a span, this one. So that's a span. Add a style in it. Style. Say equals to. Give the bracket. Give the background. Give the background color. Give it a background color of say yellow. Close it. Yeah. Okay. So let's close. Okay, so let's finish up the span element. And inside this span we will add the value of the word being typed, so the input value, which is called what? This here. So this value we should embed it on that span. So let's add by give a plus sign, copy it, plus sign again. Yes, as you can see there, I have put an input value which is available of inputs on that span. So let's try to line it. Let's try to line it if the thing will work. So let, for example, let's type here name, hit find, it doesn't do a thing, so there is somewhere else. Okay, we have to give this span, some brackets here. It should be this kind of bracket. Yes, from there up to here. Another one from here there, and here another one. And again to here. Let's give another parenthesis. So let's try to give it a shot. Okay, let's type name. Give a hint. It doesn't work again. So let's find where have we missed. Okay, for the style goes to that background color. The arrow. Okay, so the code is not over. We have to assign this paragraph. We have a paragraph of that ID. So let's copy it, and let's say here that paragraph.inner html equals to what? The new text, this variable that we have created, the placement one. So after we copy it, let's paste here, finish the code. So let's give it a run. So whenever we write a name, give a find, it does nothing again. Somewhere I have messed again. So pal.inner html goes to new text. What's new text? That one. Dot replace leg. Okay, I think there is a little mistake here. On function we have to put these brackets. So let's try to run it. Let's say name, give a find, and boom, as you can see here. So whatever word I be writing here and click a find, it will give that yellow color and find the word. For instance, let me write this word here, copy it, let me give it a paste down here, give a paste, give a find, and boom, a refresh button doesn't do a function because we haven't scripted it. So let's give a load method for this button down here. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's go down here and say that btn2 btn2 dot on click. So whenever I click the button, it should provide a function. To provide a function which says location dot reload method down there. So let's close the code down here. Let's give it a run. So for instance, maybe we type let's start at this. I'm starting at so, copy it, give it a paste here, try to find. Yeah, when I refresh, nothing happens. So let's see what have we messed down here. Location dot reload. So I have to put an A here. Reload, yes. Let's give a run again. Let's put away the blah blah blah. Let's give a refresh and the boom. So that's all, boys. Thank you, got me on that. So let's find forward code master here and give a find and the boom. We have our word here, master. So you can identify that whenever I put some word in capital letter and give a let me fetch this one. So as I'm telling that, for instance, if my word is in capital letter, for instance, master here, let's give a master, give a find, nothing happens, okay, nothing happens down here. So let's go down here on this attribute global. We should put I here. On the regular expression, let's put it I there. So wherever the case we enter, wherever it is in lowercase, uppercase, or capitalized, it will give a hint. So let's, for instance, you can see this word here. So let's let it in a small letter, and that way find and the boom, it will give the result. For instance, let me add some, let's say name, give a boot and a boom. You see, that's all, boys. I think you all got me. I work with you through this bunch of codes. I'm just using a smartphone. This is a smartphone here, as you can see. So the app is here, SPCK. Thank you all got me, boys and girls. Please be sure to watch the videos, to share the video, to like it. I like that, bro. I like that thing. So thanks.